Roy! Roy! Remember Bitter Springs. Dead man's dog. No place for bootlickers. To the merc who's been hunting me. Oh, son of a... No! Ella! You son of a... Oh, you're going down, mister. The NCR is not welcome in Vegas. Their system of governance is broken, and all those who uphold it are part of the problem. That system is our enemy, not the small business owners, workers, and not even the soldiers who fight us. The problem is that these people are so devoted to the idea of the old world that they'll die to defend it, until they understand that the very thing they're upholding and the problems it causes, we, the vultures, are happy to oblige them. Any bootlickers are welcome to join them. People of Vegas, here's our gift to you. The food grown on Vegas land from our soil we give back to their rightful owners. Soon it won't just be the scraps we scavenge, or that which the NCR gives out of pity. We can defeat this two-headed beast together, the vultures. Oh, vultures, you just step...
If this holotape has found you, then you've found what remains of Ella Hawthorne. You might not understand why we've done this. She was the daughter of Jack Hawthorne, one of the largest Brahmin barons in the NCR. I'm sure you know the name.
So she was a hipster?
This was the Republic's attempt to slowly take over the farming industry in Vegas. Fair to say, that attempt now lies in ashes. I know you've been working with Hawthorne, but now I'm giving you the chance to do what's right. Come meet me in the Gray, 2nd floor. I'll be waiting.
Is Liam Neeson gonna be there with a disappointing ending? Alright, let's go. Oh, Roy.
So you've seen Hosea's work firsthand then? I saw the whole thing. Poor girl didn't stand a chance as soon as the shooting started. Bastards have got a grudge against the NCR. Ella was one of us, and we'll make them pay for what they've done. I've heard you're something of a mercenary around these parts, so I'm here to let you know that the bear rewards its friends handsomely. Especially those that help in the fight against terrorist scum. Now, my sources tell me that you've secured a meeting with Hosea. Is that correct?
Alright. I got another choice. I'm confused. I have some questions. Yes, I'm supposed to meet him in North Vegas. Sorry, I have no interest in working with the NCR. I'm confused.
I'm sure you have many. I'll answer what I can. Shoot.
What kind of reward are we talking?
How about knowing you helped the NCR stop a dangerous terrorist? If that doesn't interest you, then how does 1,000 caps sound?
Okay, that's fine. Who are you?
Let's just say I have some friends in the Republic. All will become clear in time.
Why do the NCR care about a small store owner in Freeside?
Do you know why it's called the Freeside Co-op? No? Well, the girl's father is the charitable type. This is just what happens when you try to help these animals. I swear the troops should just come and occupy them.
Jameson.
Hey, man.
Either way, Ella was one of our own. Hosea will learn the hard way that when you mess with one of us, then you'll have to deal with all of us.
Alright. Why'd the vultures kill Ella?
Her father, Jack Hawthorne, is a very powerful man in the Republic. Made his name building a Brahmin empire. He's helped create a lot of jobs for the folks east of Klamath over the years. He won't be best pleased when he hears of the news. As for why they killed her, could be to get to old man Jack. Who knows? Trying to get in the mind of Hosea is a hard task, I'm afraid.
Oh, I should have sent her more money. Oh, she could have afforded a second bodyguard.
Good. Glad I could help. Now, back to talking about that meeting you've got with Hosea. Would I be right in my assumption?
Maybe. Who's asking? Yeah, North Vegas.
Great. Looks like we can use you after all. As much as I'd like to string that bastard up right now, the brass hasn't given me the go-ahead. We've heard rumors from the locals that the vultures might have discovered something big. Command thinks it could be something dangerous. They don't want to leave our outposts open to retaliation without a full reconnaissance of their capabilities. So what I want you to do is go to this meeting with Hosea and try to get into his good books. Figure out what he's got planned. Do that, and you'll be rewarded for your efforts. So what do you say?
Alright, dang. Sounds good to me. I'll go meet, think about it. Yeah, sure.
Good. If you can find out where their stronghold is located and what they're planning, then we've got that
Jameson.
dead to rights. Come meet me and my squad at Camp Golf once he trusts you. I'll have more work for you there if you're looking for more opportunities to get paid.
All right. So this is definitely splitting into 2 different missions, it looks like. Awesome. So we can do NCR or we can do the vultures. And Mr. Butterhands, Mr. Butterspreads, he's gonna do all the spreading. Oh, screen beans. All right, we're talking to Graybeard. No, Hosea at the Gray. Hosea at the Gray. All right. Hello. Do y'all want to kill me or? Oh, hello.
No one gets in to see the boss without my say-so.
Can you say so? I'm a friend of Jackie's. I'm here to see Hosea.
So you're the one the boss told me about. Go right on through. He's waiting for you.
Thanks. Oh, you rhymed. You're a poet. You don't even know it. Just give me a second here. Hey, you're stepping on the couch. That's
Keep an eye
great.
on your stuff.
Can't go anywhere else.
Oh, okay.
So you came after all. Nice to meet you.
I need my
Come,
fix.
take a seat up here at the table when you're ready.
Can I have some privacy, maybe? Screamy beans. Sure. Can you choose? What are you, a cat? God. Sorry about that.
So we finally meet. Jackie told me about you. I bet you were expecting someone a lot more intimidating when you first heard the stories. Sorry for not living up to your imagination. The title of Raider Boss doesn't really conjure up images of a 70-year-old man, does it?
Sometimes.
No matter. It's good to finally put a face to the name I've been hearing so much about. I have no idea why, but I have a good feeling about you.
Oh, Hosea, thanks.
Probably just nostalgia. Used to be a young nomad myself. Always on the lookout for raiders. God, that was probably before you were even born. Anyway, enough about me. What made you decide to come here after all?
You killed my employer? The holotape you left me mentioned a job. To be honest, I was bored, so I thought I'd see what this is about. Came because I was curious about the vultures. I wanted to know why you hate the NCR. Came to kill you. The job. Why do you hate the NCR? Tell me of their taxes.
Well, let me explain why. But first, I have something that might interest you. The Hawthorne girl hired you before, and now I'd like to do the same. Don't worry, you'll be paid accordingly. But I'm also offering you a dream of something more. A Vegas free of NCR rule. We're in desperate need of a new system. We're heading down the same path that the old world did, and we can't just stand by and watch it happen. You look like you might want to know more.
Do you want to know more? Yes, I would. What do you have against the NCR? Couldn't carry less. I'm fed up listening. What do you have against the NCR?
The Brahmin barons of the NCR are rot that's been allowed to fester. Corruption runs rampant in the halls of Congress because of those bastards. It wasn't always like this. The Republic used to be a far better place. It finally offered a real semblance of safety in the wasteland. Laws were once written to serve the people. Not so much anymore, I'm afraid. Let me give you an example. When President Tandy was in office, there was a limit on the amount of cattle and land a single person could own. The bigger landowners couldn't just be content with their success. They needed to have more to satisfy their greed.
I need 3 pools.
In order for that to happen, things would need to change. The barons turned to large-scale lobbying to achieve their goals. As the years passed after Tandy's death, regulation was slowly peeled back until Kimball decided to repeal the land limit entirely. This allowed the cattle market to monopolize and proved that the rich and powerful hold too much sway over the fate of the Republic.
So, if you have a helicopter, I guess I could go there and assassinate them. I don't know much about the politics, man. NCR is a den full of snakes. Those Brahmin barons worked hard to earn their caps. It doesn't matter what politicians they support. Yeah, they really earned all that money. Wasn't off the backs of, Anyhow, the NCR is a den full of snakes. I don't know, man. I mean, I kind of do, but I don't know, man.
Well, you're lucky. It's an endless war of backstabbing politicians, ready to sell their soul to the highest bidder. The average worker breaks their back in a thankless job where they make barely enough to eat. Leeches like Gunderson exploit their labor for vast amounts of wealth, while the majority struggle to make it by.
Didn't the people of the NCR vote for these policies that made the barons rich? The NCR must be full of fools. I couldn't care less. Yeah, sure.
They did. But when people aren't even offered a choice to the contrary, did they really? Look at the biggest contributors in the past 3 elections since Tandy's death, and tell me the system still works. The same names keep popping up. Gunderson, Hawthorne, Weston.
Little Debbie.
Although, yes, you're correct. The people voted them in.
So what's the problem, old man? The NCR sounds like it's rotten. I couldn't care less. So what's the problem?
Politicians live and die by their funding. Just like everything else in this world, money is king. These people have massive influence on the policies each political party run on, to the point where the working man does not have a representative. And so it was a lie sold to the people. A truly free market that would allow anyone with the determination to be a success in the Republic. And what a lie it was. The farmhands who voted Kimball in are working longer hours and getting paid less than what they were all those years ago. Small caravans, businesses, and ranch owners have been pushed out of the market completely as the bigger outfits monopolize. Is that a system you think is worth saving?
Hey, man, do you got like a Coke or something? I am thirsty. The NCR is better than the alternatives. California would still be a lawless wasteland without them. I guess something else would have taken over. What did they say? Nature abhors a vacuum. I don't like the NCR, but violence isn't the answer. You're right. Truck the NCR. I couldn't care less. It's me and you in this together. I don't think the security guard out there even cares. Wild wasteland. If the NCR didn't exist.
You're right. Somewhat, anyway. The rule of law has brought peace to the frontier. Applying it is where the Republic runs into problems. Those laws are flexible depending on your social status. The powerful don't suffer the same consequences as the rest of us. One rule for the rich, another for the poor. Gunderson is a fine example of this. He's infamous for intimidating competition within his industry, a complete brute of a man. If he wants someone's land, a few raiders happen to show up to attack their ranches. A few weeks later, he'll conveniently move in. Sure, it's illegal, but grease the right palms and the problem goes away. Anyone else, without the connections, gets put on the chain gang.
Working on the chain gang?
The system is rotten to the core. It needs to be torn down and rebuilt from the ground up. The NCR may be beyond saving at this point. However, Vegas offers a fresh start. We can build something better. Perhaps inspire the workers of the NCR to break their chains in the process. Join me, and we can build a future for the people of Vegas.
I can break these chains. I have some questions. I'll join. Sorry, I have some questions.
Very well. I'll do what I can to answer. And remember, my door is always open. Ask me anything at any time that suits you.
Thanks, Grandpa. All right, so we got a bunch of questions about the vultures. What do they accomplish? Why'd you call them? What do you think of Mr. House? All right, so we have a lot more dialogue. I'm kind of unsure. He said I could come back. I'm just unsure how much is left. I don't want to lose his lines. You know what? I am curious. Like, how are we accomplishing this?
I assume the doubt in your voice refers to the sheer size of the NCR. Well, that certainly makes us have to scale back our ambitions. We can't beat the Republic in a conventional war. Yet, anyway. My plan is to severely damage their supply line. It's looking likely, despite their incompetence, that they will defeat the Legion when they come knocking at the dam again. With enough recruits and the correct people on my side, we might be able to delay them annexing the area by hitting their supply lines hard. When the troops at the dam start going hungry, the Republic will show its true colors. Then the people of Vegas will defend their home. Revolution in its purest form.
Willing to start a war? What about the families of your soldiers? As long as they get paid, sounds like a good plan. The answer can burn for all I care. You're willing to start a war? What about the families of your soldiers?
Sadly, war might be what is needed. If an opportunity arises to avoid it, I will gladly take it. It's either that or live to work for the rich few. A badly beaten NCR will not have the stomach for a long, drawn-out war after their narrow victory over Caesar's Legion. In the end, Vegas will choose what is right. Now, is there anything else you wanted to talk about?
All right. What happened to the other merc before me?
Oh, you mean Frank. He's safe and sound. You might be meeting him sooner than expected. Any other questions?
All right. I feel like if we do the NCR one, I feel like there's two endings, NCR and Hosea. And if we do NCR, I feel like we're just going to come in here and obliterate them all. So let's do no more questions.
Very well. Now, back to what I was saying. Are you interested in joining us? Or have you not made your mind up?
All right. Hopefully he gives us a mission, then we can come back and, ask questions. I'll join.
Good. You're just the type of person I need. Although the NCR has been trying to get a mole in here for a few weeks now. So I'm afraid I'm going to have to send you off on a little task to prove yourself. I want you to go meet a fellow new recruit. You and him have more in common than you know. Go meet him at the El Rey Motel. He'll be waiting. Use the passphrase, "Hit the beast while it slumbers." If it's him, he should understand and fill you in on the details. Now, it's been good chatting, but these old bones need some rest. So I'll catch up with you once your task is complete. Good hunting.
Thanks, Hosea. All right, cool. Good job, Screamy Beans.
NCR should head back to their lands.
You tell
I'm
them.
sure their people miss them.
All right. The other recruit at the El Rey Motel. This guy. Hey, Clive.
Howdy, stranger. Haven't seen you round these parts before. Maybe you could spare a few caps?
Yeah, sure, man. Sorry, I didn't see you before, man. Yeah, here you go.
God bless you, sir.
Oh, how much? What I got here? Yeah, it's 100.
God is smiling on me today. You're a hero. This here'll keep me going for a while.
No problem, Clive. I do have some questions, though.
Hate to ask again, but do you have any more caps you can spare for a man down on his luck?
Are you kidding me? I mean, yeah, let me just check real quick here.
You're a lifesaver, man.
What do I got in here? Yeah, I got another 100.
God is smiling on me today.
Jameson.
Damn it, I didn't ask him a question. Hey, man.
Hate to ask again.
No. Tell me about yourself.
Who? Me? Not much to tell, stranger. Used to own a ranch back west, until I came here, trying to strike gold at Gomorrah. No matter how much I lost, always that voice in the back of my mind saying, "It'll be black next time." House is no different from Fitz up there, preying on the same impulses, except he has the power to make the rules himself. Just goes to show that if you have enough caps, you can get people to think whatever the hell you want. Anyway, that's just me rambling.
What can you tell me about this place? Get a job, you bum. What can you tell me about this place?
This is the place to go where you've got nowhere else to be. Aerotech won't take us, on account of Conroy's little problem.
Flatulence.
I'm not gonna give up on him. That scumbag Fitz keeps him hopped up on Jet, even though he knows it's killing him.
Oh.
Problem is, Conroy can't go cold turkey, or it'll kill him. So, gotta take it slow and just hope he can wean himself off it. We sleep out here on account of the people going in those rooms and not coming back out. A lot of shady characters about this place. Anything else I can help you with?
I'm not gonna tell you that, job. All right, here you go. Thanks, man.
God is smiling on me today.
No problem, man. You have a good one. What? What? Do you want some caps, dude? I'll give you some.
Sorry, stranger. I'm not feeling too great at the moment. Talk to Clive if you want small talk.
All right, so you're on the drugs.
Howdy.
Howdy. Oh, let's go over here. I wanna help Conroy. Hey.
Hi. Do I know you?
The beast slumbers. Hit the beast while it slumbers. I'm the beast and I'm gonna slumber. I'm here to help the vultures. Dawn is breaking. Greet the new day. Hit the beast while it slumbers, bro.
So you're the one I'm supposed to be waiting for? You're not what I expected. I was expecting a badass merc with an entire arsenal on their back.
Oh, sorry, I have a shotgun.
I heard you knew Ella quite well. Me too. I really wish things could have gone different for her. She seemed like a really sweet girl. She was always really nice to me. I didn't really see the bad in her that everyone was talking about.
Yeah, it was in the back of her head, I guess.
Hosea seemed to have his reasons, though. He's a man with a vision. NCR are bleeding us dry, and I'm ready to fight just like you are. Has Hosea filled you in with what we'll be doing?
It's nice to meet you, Frank. Nah, Hosea said you'll brief me. He hasn't. He said you tell me. No,
Jameson.
Clue what the plan is. Hurry up and tell me, you annoying little
Jameson.
Yeah, it's nice to meet you, Frank.
Likewise. I heard you were a mercenary too, so we've got a lot in common. He said I'll brief you?
Yes.
He must be testing my memory. Well, he won't be disappointed, thankfully, as your man here has a good memory. The NCR transport crops using caravans from the local farms from here to the Mojave outpost and then further on to NCR territory. That corn could feed all of Vegas. So what he needs us to do is obtain the caravan schedule.
That corn could feed everyone. Seems like I'm the one doing all the work. Why can't I deliver the schedule? What are we going to use the caravan schedule for? Why can't I deliver the schedule?
Because I've already done my part for the cause, and I'm only here because Hosea says I need to learn the value of teamwork. I'd rather not tell you anymore if you're all right with that.
What are we going to use the caravan schedule for?
I couldn't tell you exactly, but I reckon Hosea will have us take the cargo when the caravans are vulnerable. I think he'll use what we get to feed the hungry around Vegas. I could be wrong. I'm not really aware of what the strategy is exactly. You got any more questions?
Hosea wants all the corn. He's not for the people. He just wants to eat that corn. Oh, he's gonna eat so much of it. I got no more.
Okay then. Glad I could help. Meet me back here once you've got the schedule. Unless there's anything else I can help you with?
I investigated this area earlier trying to find you. What actually happened? How'd you go from killing a vulture to joining them in a day or two? Tell Ranger Wilson that the vultures want an NCR caravan schedule. Alright, cool. Investigated the area earlier. What happened to you?
You did? That must be why Hosea was so quick finding you. He must have realized you were hot on his heels. I'll never forget that night. I knew someone had been watching me all day ever since leaving Ella's place. It was later, when I went out scavenging near those houses near the old steel mill, when I noticed the same people who were watching me in Freeside. That's when I knew they were definitely following me, so later that night, I slept with my pistol close by the pillow. When they came, that's when I had to pull the trigger for the first time. I had to watch that lady die. It's not a nice thing to see that. I still see the look in her eyes when I sleep. It haunts me. I don't know how the Raiders do it. For money? Survival? That's the last thing I remember seeing before I got knocked out and dragged to the steel mill. Hope that answers your question.
Usually I find if I can't look someone in the eye while they're dying, I look at their nose, and, it just takes away the pressure. So how'd you become a vulture?
I'm as shocked as you are, honestly. When they captured me, I thought I was a goner for sure. It's not very often you kill a gang member in Vegas in front of their friends and live to tell the tale.
You're part of the team now.
I thought they were gonna kick me in the furnace the entire time I was tied up in that godforsaken mill. After a few hours, though, Hosea told them to loosen my restraints and come sit downstairs with him. I didn't have much choice in the matter, so I went and listened to what he had to say. I don't quite know how to put it, stranger. But everything Hosea said just sort of made sense. There's no real reason why the people of Freeside should be treated like dirt. We're no different from those big wigs on the strip. We're all flesh and blood at the end of the day. He said NCR are only here for the water in some big old lake. That sounds like them. I know what they're like. One time, some NCR grunts stole me and Billy's claim near Nelson. We got there fair and square, but he pointed his gun at us and threatened us. Anyway, back to the mill. That's when Hosea offered me a choice. One to really change things around here. To hell with being a killer just for caps. I don't have it in me. If I need to kill, it has to be for something. I told Hosea that, and from there, he let me join. It's rough going, but I think this might be the life for me,
The pirate's life for me.
See you later, mister.
See you later, mister. Whoa! Did Screamy breathe? Did you yell when I backflipped? Yo, man, can I, Clive, I want... Conroy.
Sorry, stranger.
Do I have any, a dick doll or anything? You want a carrot? You want Potato Man?
Not feeling too great at the moment.
Hey, your bud's got
Talk to
300...
Clive if you want small talk.
Clive's got $300 on him. He's got $300 on him. You got a potato. Be famous out of him, man. Oh. Oh. Oh, this is, We'll be back in a moment. Do you have a stealth boy? Hey man, I'm looking for a bathroom.
How about that? Not often they let outsiders in here. Oh well, they don't pay me enough to care. Just try to keep out of trouble.
Alright, sorry, I'm a little clumsy. Command sent me to retrieve the latest rotor for the caravans that's getting revised in a few weeks. I'll give you 25 caps if you look the other way. I should get going?
Got it. Watch yourself out there.
You too, Private Volk. Oops. Oops, dropped it. Oops. Oh, I kicked it. Oops. Oh, kicked it over here. Oops. Oh. I'm gonna pick it up, don't worry. I'm still in the corner. Alright, nice. Let's go. Oh god, I'm invisible still. Did I get shot at? Oh, there was something was going on as we were leaving. Oh, yeah, fiends. Yeah, suck it down, fiend. Ah. Can someone get him? It's one fiend. Oh, you got him. Hey, good job. Hey, man.
Hate to ask.
Yeah, sure, whatever, man. Yeah, here's 100 caps.
Welcome back. Do you have the schedule? I hope Hosea doesn't think we're taking too long.
Jeez, man, I just got it, man. It's all right, I got it.
You have? That's great! We're supposed to meet Hosea back at Firewater Cave once we're finished here. I'll mark it on your map. I've got to attend to this delivery first, sadly. Maybe I'll see you again later at camp. Good luck.
See you, Frank. Go to the Vulture's base, Firewater Cave, and tell Hosea you've completed the initiation.